Hi! In this video we'll tell you all about the foot in the door technique. So what is the foot in the door technique? This is a social influence technique or persuasion technique that is based on the idea that if someone complies with a small initial request, they're more likely to also agree to a later larger request, which the person would not have agreed to if they had been asked outright. It is a strategy used to persuade people to agree to a particular action. Why this occurs is based on commitment. When people make a commitment, they feel pressure from others and incite themselves to behave consistently with that commitment. If they commit to a small request, they want to be consistent and also commit to a larger request. Inconsistency causes a form of physiological discomfort. This is called cognitive dissonance. People want to maintain consistency, so when they catch themselves being inconsistent, they feel bad. Psychologists have found that the foot in the door technique works because of the human's tendency to feel indebted or involved to something or someone after they've had some level of interaction with that person or entity. An example could be that you have a friend who asks you for $3. You then give it. Later they ask for 10. You are now more compelled to also give the $10, more so than you were to give $13 to start with. To test the effect, we made an experiment. In the experiment we made 2 surveys. In the first survey we asked people if they were willing to eat vegetarian food for a day. After that question, and only if they said yes, we asked if they would eat vegetarian for a whole year, thereby exposing the user to the effect. In the second survey we asked people if they would eat vegetarian for a year exclusively. Our hypothesis is that people who do the first survey and say yes to the first question are more likely to say yes to the second question, and people who did the second survey are more likely to say no to the question of eating vegetarian food exclusively.
To analyze the results, we have made 2 graphs from the results of the survey. In the survey where we tried to capture the foot in the door technique, only 10.3% of the people were willing to eat vegetarian food for a year and were not vegetarians yet. But in the other survey, this was 21%. This goes in against our hypothesis, and there are a couple of possible reasons why. We probably haven't seen the foot in the door technique because we did not ask people to do something for us. We only asked them to do something for themselves. Besides that, the step from eating vegetarian for a day to eating vegetarian for a year is way too big of a step. This does take away the foot in the door technique because these are extremes. What we could have done was first ask for a day and then for a full week.
So in conclusion, we didn't show the foot in the door technique, and the experiment did not live up to our hypothesis. People weren't overly compelled to commit to eating vegetarian for longer, even if they had first said yes to do it for a short period of time. One reason could be because we asked people to do something for themselves, and not for us, or the leap was too big. You can therefore still safely try the foot in the door technique the next time you need help.